Minnesota, ¿quién de más? I have 960,000 chips. And who's going to win? That's a stupid question. I'm going to win. Root for me.
And welcome everybody out here to the Enjoy Punta del Este Poker Series. Justin Kelly alongside Ryan DePaulo calling the shots with you. We are here for the final table of the main event. 340 players began, now down to only 8, including a few familiar faces and legends amongst the table. Ryan, how you feeling?
I'm loving this B-roll. Look at this beautiful city we're in. Skimboarding. I wish I brought my skimboard. Anyway, I'm great. This is a great structure. Exciting. They're playing for $70,000 US. We'll get to the payouts in a second.
Yeah, $70,000 up top. And as you said, I mean, there is no shortage of sights to behold around here. Look at that, man. Beautiful harbor. And that right there is where the actual event is held right here. This is the casino itself, casino hotel. Great food. Great spa, heated pool indoors. So welcome to the action. Let's get it started. I'm so excited. This is actually one of my favorite parts here in the tournament, when players just dump their chips on the table. They're still stacking them up. Like everybody's just like, oh, this is real. This is game on time.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow to unbag myself. You could see a lot of 5Ks. That looks like a cash game, but those are 5Ks. The reds, the blues are 25Ks. But either way, you'll have their chip stacks on screen as a cheat sheet.
Now, you will notice, obviously, that the dealer has a little kind of tablet beneath them. They do have a shot clock on each player as it goes around. You'll see those little time plaques, those little gold-rimmed and blue middle time plaques. Each player gets a certain amount of those. It looks like maybe 6 time plaques to use as they need, and I believe that gives them, what, 30 seconds each, something like that?
Yeah, an additional 30 seconds. And if you auto... Well, let's see. We already got a hand here as they're still stacking. The button Renee opens an actual normal hand. And for an actual normal size, a min raise, 100K.
I feel like you've played with Renee once or twice.
Dude, this is already a tough spot. He has 7s in the big blind, and he jammed. Okay, I was thinking, I mean, it's against Renee especially. It may be even scarier because he's more live to call with random stuff. But I think.
Max pressure, fold equity, obviously, you know, makes it, unless Renee has a huge hand, it makes it
Wait, what's he saying? I want to hear when he says random, annoying, obnoxious things.
All right.
I didn't mean to cut you off. That was
no, it's fine. It basically, he said it might just last 1 minute of the final table.
Is he thinking about calling?
No, I think he's just posturing. I think he's wondering how much.
How much you start with?
Should give him a penalty for speaking English at the table. Even though they let us speak both all throughout the tournament, everyone's been...
If I bust the first hand, my wife, Miss Pasa, is going to beat me. She's Mexican-Irish, very violent. So I'm supposed to call here, but...
No, you're not.
I'm afraid of her, not you.
Did you say his wife is very mean? She beats the crap out of him.
Wait, I don't know if that's
No, that's posturing. You know, he knows he's not going to call there. He knows.
I know, but for what? Renee is going to talk a lot, and I want to hear what he's saying because it's interesting. I played with him a bunch of days throughout the tournament. He's from Bargain Hunters on A&E. He's working with Americas Cardroom. They don't even understand what he's saying half of the time. It's funny that he's going through the trouble to do all this.
Yeah, I believe he owns Bargain Hunters, and the show he's on is Storage Wars.
Oh, whatever. Shout outs to both.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's definitely entertaining, and he's quite the character. Him and his wife both. Speaking of which, his wife actually also made a deep run in this main and actually cashed as well, which I thought was really cool because it was her first larger cash buy-in tournament as opposed to just like free charity stuff.
Yeah, shout outs to her. All right, Franco with the limp again. Or I guess limping is becoming contagious at this table. It's more and more people are limping off these stack depths, but usually you don't see it off that depth.
So what? So we're talking like 10, 11 bigs
11
here.
bigs, yeah.
Yeah, so king, queen off under the gun. I mean, I guess if you open and you get 3-bet, you just have to fold, or are we just getting it in? Or
and I don't. Yeah, no, you fold. You definitely fold. Oh my God, Renee just snap jams. Wow.
From an under the gun limp, that is a bold strategy.
Another shorty's all in there, and he is eliminated. Good game, Franco. We are down to 7. Franco S is gone. Renee, is he going to come with a limp? He's been limping a lot. Yeah, he's been limping. I think every hand he's played, basically, he's limped. except for maybe one. It's ace-6 of clubs. Ooh, wow,
Ooh.
kings.
Now, this is going to get weird if Renee thought he was potentially being trappy. Yeah, here we go. So it looks like Thiago raised and Renee snap called, I think. Yep. And that is 3-3-8 actually out there. So only one club. Renee whiffing the board. Some backdoor club potential here.
6-10 in the pot. Let's see how big Thiago comes with.
Did he say 150? Did you say 115? Oh, 550.
Oh, wow.
Renee scooting the chair up, like posturing like he's ready to click back or...
Again, I want to give Renee credit for just learning for later, too, because he's like a live player who knows these live tricks. And it could be, I mean, he's not looking at his opponent. He's actually thinking about continuing. But he also is a live player with enough experience to be getting info for later as well if he knows what he's doing already.
I feel like you don't have shit. You're just pushing. I don't have shit either. I only got ace.
Oh, see right there. You see how intensely he focused, looked at him when he said I only have
Yeah,
an ace?
like sneaky. Yeah, Renee thinks I don't respect his game. Like from a mathematical standpoint, I do, but this stuff is really cool to me that I'm not good at. Too autistic.
I love the camera right there focused on him behind his opponent.
See, if he's thinking of jamming, the problem is, look, Renee is 8-10 behind. It's basically putting him all in.
Yeah, it is. It is. There's no.
So
other
there's no
move than
fold
all
equity.
in.
Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking about.
All right, I'm gonna give it to you because I'm tired, but my instinct say I should just put you all in. Nice hand.
Well, it'd be impossible when the guy has you covered, but that's fair.
See, look at that.
Okay.
See? See, he got him to show his kings by doing that. That's the thing.
But you bet it's so.
Otherwise, that guy never shows his cards if Renee doesn't do that, ever.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that'll do it. Alejandro, the sexy Alejandro, eliminated in 7th place. He takes home $10,950. Hopefully, whoever's coughing in the mic is with him and will go with him. Take their disease. Congratulations, Alejandro. I know it's so disappointing when you wake up and go to bed 3 days for a deep run like this. Hour levels, an $1,100 entry. And that will do it for Fernando. Good game. Played well.
Nice playing with you, my friend.
German B. Again, I'm butchering his name, but that's our boy. 3 million chips. He came in the day one of the lowly stacks. Congratulations, Fernando.
Fernando, good job.
Again,
man.
he has a smile on his
13,000.
face.
Yeah.
Good for him. He's smiling.
Taking out 13K for his efforts.
Or we're down to 4, and we are down to 4. Wow. Thiago, the unknown, came into the table as the chip leader.
Leaves us for 15.7K.
Great run. Congratulations to him.
And one is going to make the fold. Now leaving a little blind versus blind action. And Vlad's going to go with the ship right into Renee's
Oh, wow.
ace 10 versus king 10. He's in domination nation if he can find the call. And that didn't take long at all. Let's go.
All right, Vlad at risk, needing a king. Oh, no, Vlad is not at risk. I'm sorry. Renee is at risk. If a king comes, Renee is done, but it's massive for either player. But this is the value of having the player covered. You can come back from 3 big blinds I'll have left. Needing a king. And only a king. And the dealer's dealing very fast. Where's the drama dealer? You must make them sweat more than this.
And that looks good to fade the world. Ace high.
And the graphic is wrong. Renee is not eliminated.
Again, we like to keep you on your toes with those graphics here, guys. That's our main job in the commentary booth. Tell you how it really goes down. All right, so what do we got going on here? Top here for Renee, looking pretty good. Middle pair over here for German B. Oh, and Vlad's all in, obviously, with his absolute 0 chips, right? Yeah.
Oh, Vlad.
Vlad the Impaler might be impaled, and he sure is, Vlad.
I was seeing if he was going to go for any value, Renee, but just happy to check it down. Vlad, he was a great player, very friendly. I played with him. Congratulations. Again, I'm sure he's disappointed. Three guys left, 20K
I was
one.
gonna say for his disappointment, he will be taking home at least 20,000 and some change.
Renee will give fist bumps contingent on him winning. No, I don't.
Winning or splitting pots, winning or chopping pots.
No, yeah, he just lost the pot and did it. So I think he's played fine. It was interesting coming out with the limp only strategy, but a lot of these guys seem to be limping. And if that's the meta, you got to give in to peer pressure sometimes. Some chaos is going on in the seniors event. It sounds like on the side table.
Breaking out over there.
There's a lot of old men.
You stole my prune juice. Wow.
Yo, what?
I feel like somebody just threw a walker at someone. I'm not even sure what's going on.
This could be the ladies' event, and they're all on testosterone. We never know. Those are both going on today. We're not just being sexist and ageist for no reason. It's warranted.
They're going on in the same room across the area.
So Renee limps. German checks in the big, and the flop comes ace, queen, 9. Jack of diamonds. Maybe you get spicy, but Renee normally throughout the tournament, someone who likes to see a lot of flops with wild dog shit fucking hands. Oops, just did 2 curses in one sentence. But and then play post flop. He's a post flop live type of player. But obviously correctly so, tightening up a bit here at a final table, and now he's in the final 3 anyway. Renee checks the top pair. German goes for the bet, which I think is good with the Jack of diamonds, regardless of what I think. Renee agrees to the price.
Renee required to hold his coffee cup while he's in the hand? I think he is.
He's getting a lot of sips out of it, and German does blast again.
A little bit more aggressive, but you've been playing really good, but I'm a weak player, so that's the problem. That's the case, Manuel is good. Check.
I truly am troll when I troll him, but his table talk I'm trying to actually learn from and take notes. Give him credit.
Can I stand up or no?
Such a tempting card to bluff against most players.
I'm nervous. Looks like you get a better look at him. Punta? 550. Oh.
I like him going for it, but Renee.
See, and this posturing that Renee is doing here, like he's getting up, oh, can I get up, talking all casually. He gets this guy kind of flustered and off his game, and then he bets and he snaps and he's got him.
Talks a little shit after. I let you bet the whole way.
Hey,
Basically, you get to choose how much to lose.
For me, it's free roll practice. You guys are muy excelente, tonto. I'm just check call, check call, check call. That I'm here is amazing. Like everybody's like amazing.
I respect the taunting and this.
1 week ago, I was like, I'm coming here, I'm gonna try poker, and now I'm here. Next week,
I liked it until then.
Okay. But you know what I do like though? As I do like that he says, oh guys, I just check call, check call, check call. So now, if he does have a draw or something like that, and he can make his opponents more likely to check behind, thinking that he's being trappy, and also pick up free cards, etc., etc. Still back to the headphones man of war for Renee.
Still making an attempt to communicate with no effort to do it in their language.
No. He's just, that's why he's just talking to the dealer at this point. I think he's like, maybe you understand the best at this point. I don't know.
So German on the button limps, queen 10 off. Renee 9-8 suited. Yeah, good check. There's no reason to raise. You want to take flop.
Get some fun little hands here. Oh,
Yeah.
little gutter here. Little gutter for the 10 ball for Renee. Potentially some backdoor diamonds. Obviously a gutter for German as well.
Yeah.
German B is what we call him. And yes, we do know that that's not actually how you pronounce his name, but he's our homeboy now, so that is our nickname for him.
Feels like German should have a straight when the 8 comes, but he doesn't. He's missing a 9. See, Renee, this is like Modi's comfortably just snap calls.
Just snap check call here.
Hoping to slow him down on the river, I imagine.
And snap check on the river. Renee with the best hand, assuming he can hold on if German B pumps the gas one more time.
It is scary to play with someone who just snap calls, snap checks, and then you really don't feel like you can bluff them. I mean, in general, we probably hard to. I mean, we know his exact cards, so he might have.
Yeah, we are going to say it. There we go.
I would not, yeah. Like, I think the
And again, I think that in German B's head, he was thinking back to the ace-10 hand earlier, where he was just going to get check called anyways all the way down. So it makes it really tough for him to bluff that river.
Yeah, or against just a guy who you don't know what he know. Like, there was a hand I bluffed Renee with a 4-liner to straight out there from the big blind when everyone in the world folds, and he called like with third pair. And that makes you not want to pull the trigger against them. Juan with a spicy call. Oh, the blinds have increased now. Well, now I don't need to do the math for y'all. 100K, and they got 3.6 million, 3 million, 3.4 million. Ace, 7 deuce, as you can see, I don't even need to be saying these words. No part of it for Juan. Renee is about to have a heart attack. That is not from his music. He's on the verge of death.
He's jamming out.
He is, or that's his butt plug RFID reader.
Oh my god. Oh wow. This tournament just leveled up.
Look at it. It's going. It's hit. Casey put it on full mode.
There's some things I just can't unpicture now that you got that, because he's really just jamming out.
Is the stream lagging like we are or no?
I told him to look at it.
Oh, good. No, I mean, I don't want to comment on something that they're not seeing.
No, I gotcha.
But we are all seeing that Renee has his pot locked up. 8.5 bigs in the middle. $70,000 at stake up top. And this is why you play a passive. You can induce someone to try to take a stab, which Juan is debating. And he does go for it. Looks like maybe 450, 500. Into 850. I don't think he's ever targeting an ace, but...
I told you today we played poker. That was yesterday.
Oh, I got it right. 450. And Renee's misdirection, like nobody just checks back on that board.
But unless you guys think
Definitely would throw me off. It throws these players off. All right, we don't know the
that
cards.
escalated quickly.
We don't know nothing. I know I'm not giving a whole fantasy. So nobody can really say what's going on here other than German just put in some chips. And Renee, the anal bead now turned off.
Still listening to Whitney Houston though.
Correcto.
He's going to come along.
It's king high board. All right. King 5, 4 deuce. We got some information.
Renee as well. We got some information on him.
Yeah.
Looking with top pair here.
Button versus small blind. So small blind could have some sets here. He could have some ace wheel aces that don't 3-bet, like suited ace wheels. He could have a lot of things. He 3-bet pre-flop after Renee limped. So not 3-bet. I'm sorry. He raised. Renee limped the button. German raised. Renee called. Renee has left the table.
Renee does this a lot. He just kind of gets up in the middle of a hand. Still talking about the last hand.
1.4 in the middle. German thinking.
I remember that would be good.
I don't remember what I had.
So he could have a lot of wheel aces. He could have a lot of pairs under a king. He could have a lot of different things.
I love the action tracker guy in the back behind him with the laptop. It's just like he's got on some nice, like, cool black stunner shade sunglasses.
Wait. Renee just snap jammed. Oh,
Oh,
my
wow.
God. Oh, my God. Renee just snap jammed. This is the Renee I played with. This is, look, my God.
Oh my God, what if German just has it? I mean, he didn't snap call, so it's probably going to be good. Yeah, wow, wow. I mean, what if German just has like ace king and just like I call? Wow.
In the hand where we didn't get to see what German had. But anyway, we go to the flop. Ace 6 deuce.
All 3 kings still live for Renee, but he's going to need one of them, that's for sure.
Or heart.
I mean, or he can just blow one off this and rep the ace.
Certainly can blow on.
Off this.
Off.
This. And.
This. Certainly in his arsenal to blow on. Off the hand. Seen him blow guys throughout this series off their equity many times.
I was wondering when you were going to crack. Oh, man.
So, Renee, see, look, this is what he's doing. Juan calls. Juan's not having it. That's you know, a big ace. This is getting scary for Juan. Renee, and then Renee, when he's bluffing, he just like blasts. Look at him.
He's blasting hard.
And immediately acting. It's so scary. This is the most horrible time to do it just from a card state. You have now some equity. It just
And you're just in an awkward spot if you're Juan here.
Yeah, this is brutal.
You
but
got hit with this sick check raise, and you're just like this. I mean,
what does Renee think he's bluffing him off? Like only
wow.
exactly a hand like this.
Oh wow! And he is stacking chips. Is he going to continue with this here? Because you know Renee is going to go max pressure on the river. You think Renee goes for it all on the river?
I don't know if Juan calls this. I mean, this is.
I don't think he does either. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
if he did, though.
Scary. I mean,
if he did, does Renee have that third barrel under the belt?
No. Renee would give up.
He said no. Oh, no clubs.
So Renee.
Is he going to show him the king or the 9? What do you think?
You gotta tell me what the river club was.
The 9. He doesn't. Is this the first time he's going to realize the guy doesn't speak English?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, he showed the 9. He showed the 9.
Call. Like ninja. Alright, now you gotta tell me what do you have.
So he does, in fact, blow
Him
Juan
off the hand.
Juan with the ace on the button raises. Renee before didn't even open Jack 10 in a spot I thought he ought to, but that was in a different situation. He's definitely in his element now. Obviously, winning pots, he's comfortable, but playing a little more deep, having the chip lead definitely suits his game more. He flats Jack 10 from the small blind.
Onward into the heart of the battle. Yet we caught on.
And a piece for both, but a way bigger piece for Renee with top 2 pair, bottom pair for Juan.
Renee was still the best of it.
All in.
Sounds good. And was that? Do I feel like I heard Renee say all that? I didn't hear that. Did I hear that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He did.
Oh my God.
Did. He snap check jammed. Now, obviously, this is going to work for him here. It worked for him before.
Well, work here is not. Work is like this is.
No.
Yeah.
I know, but okay. So, and then before we have the mystery hand, but what I'm saying is, if his opponents get used to that, they can lay a huge trap for him.
So plus I have only 2 pair, you know. See? You see?
But working is like.
No. Like getting a bluff through or something. Like I know I get that, right? But like when I say I just meant like take down the pot. But with that being said, if his opponents see that he keeps doing that, then they could easily with a huge hand just trap him and just get him to snap rip his whole stack.
All right, German with a real hand here on the button, with less than 10 bigs. Probably just gonna go with the jammy poo. Maybe he could come with limp. He could even come with min raise, but I reckon jam will be the option.
Don't do it.
You like to hear that, actually.
Yeah, right. Oh, the call is setting the trap. The old German B.
I wonder if Renee had looked at his hand or not. We didn't get to see, but German may have seen. I knew this was gonna happen. That's a great play out of German. And once Renee says, "Don't do it,"
Yep. And that's exactly what we were talking about earlier, though. I mean, kind of with him check jamming, but yeah. Anyway, set the trap. German set the trap. Got what
he's
he
got
wanted.
a fade of 4 here, man. He's got a fade of 4 here.
Well, at least
I
we didn't
believe
do it on
something was
international
knocked
TV, so
over.
that's good.
Oh, I think he backed up and his like side table.
Well, he's
fell
got a
over.
fade of 4, or we're down to 2. 3 outs. It's a sweat if you're German. King in the window. Oh, and now he
Oh,
has
wow.
more outs than the 4.
Oh wow.
Instead of 3, he now has 4 outs. All right, he's got a fade of 3 one time to stay in this, or we are down to 2. And
He'll take the courtesy
our
double.
boy German B doubles up. I wonder if he were to have jammed if Renee would have called. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if he would have either. Yeah, like we talked about. So that adds. So okay, so let's talk about the button ante adds several dynamics. Obviously, 3-handed here, it adds a very interesting dynamic. And then we talked about how if there's a dead button, the pot is actually less, so it adds a dynamic there. Any other spots where that specifically adds like an extra element? I mean, I guess you could say technically every hand, right? Because there's like if you're on the button now, even throughout the tournament, even when you're 9-handed or 8-handed, whatever.
No, it just slows things down a little bit because you have to collect from a third player, which
Yeah.
is annoying, which is why the big blind ante is nicer. And big blind ante ensures that the pot always has an ante in it. The dead button thing is kind of really changes how you're supposed to play pre-flop. No ante in there, and all the charts that I know and most tournament players are aware of include the ante, and there's much more to fight for pre-flop.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The way it changes here and at the final table when you get short.
He says push or fold. All in.
All in at a call.
Yeah.
What does Renee have? Whoa! What does Renee have?
We have King Jack versus Ace Queen.
Oh my God! So a king or a jack. Slow down, dealer. Oh my God! A king or a jack, and it's down to 2.
That's it.
Oh my
wow.
God.
Wow. That's it. Renee taking it down there. Heads up.
Renee and our boy German B.
Wow.
Heads up. Jesus. That was too fast.
That was
Blindsided
so
by
fast.
Renee. Blindsided by the Storage Wars. Congratulations, though.
Yeah, taking home
So
right
Juan.
here. 31,000 and some change for his troubles. Yeah, Renee just looks at him and says, "You got to push her full. What do you do?" And he pushes snap calls. Like, okay.
Dude, that was a good tournament out of him, Juan. He's a good player. I played with him a lot in my day 2 table. Like I said, hour-long levels. And I got in the mix with him a bunch, and he's very good player. Played well. The top 3 you have to be happy with. I was saying earlier, every elimination, you're bittersweet. 31x you're buying is a great day. He did what he could.
And that's going to solidify another 20K pay jump for our remaining 2. Basically playing heads up now for an additional 20K. First place takes $70,000. Yeah. And for those of you asking in the chat, guys, first place is $70,000 up top. But right now you're guaranteed 49 and some change. So still playing for basically an additional 21 grand.
Sorry, that's by far the most fucking relevant. What's at stake? Why do we care? What are they playing for? How neglectful of the commentators to answer that.
That's why I did answer that. Oh, here comes. Oh, you can watch him do it live.
Very good poker player, my opponent. But we down to the final 2. Second price is $50,000. First price is $70,000. So we're gonna battle it out, and I'm about to get yelled at for a trophy. Pass. So I'm playing and doing the video, but go to Americas Cardroom, Brazil, Latin America, Cody. I'm so nervous right now.
Look at this guy. He's like, dude, what?
Pass? No, we don't want to pass.
That is amazing. He's just like, is he allowed to do this?
I would have like enforced English only Spanish only at the table hours ago.
Sorry, I gotta make a video. I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry, you got to make a video. Oh, Renee.
Sorry, you know how it is being a reality TV star.
Yep.
We know what neither player has, but we know they both earn their seats here.
And they also both have 2 pair. And it's over. All the things. And then what's your average bullets into the Venom, Ryan?
3.2
Nice.
over 4. Sorry, Nate. And I run out of my allotment for the year by the first one usually.
That's actually only like a third of the bullets Chris Moneymaker fires into it. So get in there, guys, if you like chunky prize pools for sure.
Another battle of great hands in this board. With
Classic.
the Renee, the better of it. That last hand is so big, you know, like now Renee with 2 pair. It's
Sure.
like if you're in German spots, like how do you range Renee?
I
It's
know,
it's so difficult to play against.
And it
Even
looks
though
like,
it feels like it should be easy, it's not.
looks like he is going to go for it here. And bad news against Renee's 5-6 here. Renee's not going anywhere.
So what type of cards will we go for it again on the river? A king? I don't imagine this would be one, but 480 in the middle, like 3-to-1 stack to pot ratio.
Oh, wow. And he swings for a big old stack of blue. 500K. Renee with the stand-up stare down. And the mouth covering. Oh! Well, that's going to pretty much cinch it up for German. Better get it in later.
I've seen worse calls if he had called it off. No, I'm joking.
I was like, you've seen worse calls than
Is he just
7
leaving?
high?
Renee has left.
Renee's actually just going to blind out for a little while, go take another shower. Is he singing like Sweet Liberty? What is he?
I don't know if his whistling's very in tune, but all right. Well, for sure jam and basically auto call with anything for 4 bigs. Yeah, call with any 2.
Can he
All
spike
right.
a king or a deuce?
Ace-5 suited for German. King or deuce, no ace-5. 33% could win it.
Ooh, spade in the window.
King and spades.
Oh, wow.
Please go slow dealer. This is a sweat. It's 50-50 now
Oh, God.
for the win.
Oh, God.
5.
Even more outs.
Man needs a spade, an ace of 5. Wow, and that's
Not
it.
gonna
Renee,
do it.
Renee, against all odds. 340 people entered.
Wow.
People would have laid him 18,000 to 1. Amazing. No, he really did play well in his unorthodox style. Congratulations to
Oh,
German B,
yeah,
who played.
Ger-
Both
yeah.
of these guys played great at the final table. Crazy sick tournament. Congratulations, Renee.
So German B leaving with 49,000 and some change. Renee, our champion here at the Punta del Este main event for $70,455.
There-
Well played.
I need to not stop studying. I need to learn live. I need to have this guy
You
mention
need
me.
to start
Congratulations to
buying
Renee,
storage
dude.
lockers.
He
You
really
need to
put
do that.
everyone in tough spots. Once you got chips, played well. He played the final table well. So did German B with the hero call to even get him in the spot.
Getting it done. And look at that trophy. Now that is something TSA will flag you for and pull right out of your bag, right? I'll tell you that all day. Oh, dude, the coveted winners pick with the trophy. Let's go.
That's a man who knows how to make a YouTube thumbnail with like the mouth open. The main event. He's had such a good series too.
This was the first time you played here in Uruguay, am I right?
Yes.
Would you come back? I mean, you just won the main event.
I love it. So, I mean, Uruguay, the people are super nice. The players are super nice. The staff is nice. I love the food. I love the weather. So I can't wait to come back to the next one.
You were talking all the week about kings getting cracked. What happened at the final here?
Well, I had king deuce, so I didn't have kings. But I had kings twice here, and I way overplayed them. I went all in every time because as soon as I get kings, I get scared on this table. So I had kings cracked in 2 tournaments at this table. So when I got kings, it was all in.
Okay, that's awesome. Anyone you want to say hi? I mean, dedicate this award to this this trophy too?
Yeah, so this goes to my Americas Cardroom family, to the Bargain Hunters family, the Storage Was, Ken Damas, my lovely wife, Juan and Phil, and everybody in the ACR, Cody Gopoka, which has been writing crazy stories about me and covering it. So everybody that's been supporting me, and then most of all, my daughter back at home, because she has homecoming today for the first time. It's her first date, and she let me come to Uruguay and play. So I miss her, I love you, and I see you soon. And good luck. Don't kiss the boy. No.
That's it. Oh my God.
All right, thank you.
And there it is, guys. Renee Neshoda, our champion at $70,000. Everybody else with a great showing and a good amount of money for their effort. Great structure, great tournament out here at Punta del Este. Make sure you go ahead and play these satellites next time they run on America's Cardroom, and you could be out here at this final table with them. This is Justin Kelly along with Ryan DePaulo signing off. You guys are all fantastic. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon.
Some of them suck.